What is probable cause? It is such reason supported by facts and circumstances as will warrant a cautious man in the belief that his action and the means taken in prosecuting it are legally just and proper. Ito ay ang mga rason suportado ng mga katotohanan at pangyayari na magpapatuo sa isang maingat na paniniwala na kanyang ginawa. At ang mga pamamaraan nito sa pagsasakdal nito ay sa ilalim ng batas, matuwid at marapat. Probable cause for a search is defined as such facts and circumstances which would lead reasonably discreet and prudent man to believe that an offense has been committed and that the object sought in the connection with the offense are in the place sought to be searched. Ang probable cause ay para sa search ng mga katotohanan na pangyayari na pumapatnubay sa isang taong may makatuwiran at maingat na katalinuhan sa pagtitiwala na ang isang krimen ay ginawa at na ang bagay na hinahanap na may kaugnayan sa krimen ay nasa lugar na gustong masiyasat. When a search warrant said to have been procured without just cause, a search warrant is said to have been procured without just cause when it appears on the face of the affidavits filed in support of the application therefore, or through other evidence that the applicant had very reason to believe that the search warrants sought for was unjustified. Ang search warrant ay sinasabing nakuha na walang matuwid na kadahilanan kung sa affidavits na ginamit sa pagsuporta sa aplikasyon nito makikita o sa pamamagitan ng ibang ebidensya na ang aplikante ay may bawat rason na maniwala na ang search warrant na gustong makuha ay hindi marapat. Example, a peace officer wanted to verify a report that some corpse was unlawfully buried in a monastery. Instead of stating that the effects he alleged in the affidavit that an opium was hidden in the premises. If no opium was found, the officer is guilty under this article. Halimbawa, ang isang alagad ng batas gustong mapatotohanan ang isang report na may iilang bangkay na iligal na inilibing sa isang monasteryo sa halip na isabi ito. Binigay niyang aligasyon sa kanyang affidavit na may opium daw na nakatago sa loob ng monasteryo. Kung walang opium na makita, ang alagad ng batas ay mananagot sa ilalim ng artikulong ito. What is the test determine just cause? The true test of lack of just cause is whether the affidavit filed in support of the application for search warrant has been drawn in such manner that the perjury could be charged thereon and affidavit be held liable for damages caused. The oath required must refer to the truth of the fact within the personal knowledge of the application of search warrant or his witnesses, not of the facts reported to me by persons whom I consider to be reliable. Ang tunay na pagsusuri na walang matuwid na kadahilanan ay dapat ay kung ang affidavit na inihain sa suportado ng aplikasyon para sa search warrant ay kinuha sa pamamaraan na pwede siyang makasuhan ng perjury, panunumpa ng walang katotohanan at ang affiant ang pagbibigay ng kanyang pinanumpaang salaysay o affidavit ay pwedeng managot para sa paninira ng kanyang ginawa. Ang panunumpa na hiningi ay dapat tumutukoy sa katotohanan ng mga bagay na nasa personal na kaalaman ng aplikante para sa search warrant o sa kanyang mga testigo. Hindi sa mga bagay na binabalita sa akin ng isang taong kung mapagkakatiwalaan. The fact that the search warrant was obtained for the purpose of extorting money from the owner of the premises to be searched is circumstantial evidence of illegal procurement of search warrant. Ang katotohanan na may search warrant ay makukuha para sa layuning makapangikil ng pera mula sa may-ari ng bahay na sisiyasatin at sa isang ebidensyang magbigay ng pagkukuro sa illegal na pagkuha ng search warrant. 4. What is the meaning of the phrase in addition to the ability attaching to the offender for the commission of any other's offense? The public officer procuring the search warrant without just cause may also be held to be liable for perjury if they made a willful and deliberate assertion of falsehood in the affidavits filed in support of the application of search warrant. Ang mga opisyal publiko na kumuha ng search warrant na walang matuwid na kadahilanan ang pwede ding managot sa perjury, panunumpa na walang katotohanan. Kung sinadya nila ang pagsasabi ng kasinungalingan sa affidavits na inihain sa pagsuporta ng aplikasyon para sa search warrant. What the evidence obtained in violation of Section 2 of Article 3 of the 1987 Constitution admissible for any purpose in any proceeding. No, it is not admissible for any purpose in any proceeding. Thus, when papers of effects are obtained during unreasonable search and seizure or under a search warrant issued without probable cause and not accordance with the procedure prescribed in the violation of the privacy of the commission and correspondence, the papers or effects thus obtained are not admissible if presented as evidence. Ito ay hindi matatanggap para sa kung anong layunin na kahit anong paglilitis. Kaya, kung ang mga papeles o epektos ay nakuha sa hindi makatarong pagsisiyasat at pagkukuha o sa ilalim ng isang search warrant na inilabas na walang probable cause at hindi alinsunod sa pamamaraang tinakda o sa paglabag ng pagka-pribado ng pakikipag-ugnayan at pakikipagsulata. Ang mga papeles o epektos na sa gayon ay makukuha ay hindi matatanggap kung ipinresenta itong ebidensya. Is the search warrant and seizure without warrant is an incident to lawful arrest legal? Section 12, Rule number 126 of the Revised Rules and Criminal Procedure provides that a person lawfully arrested may be searched for dangerous weapons or anything which may be used to prove of commission of an offense without a search warrant. May peace officer enter the house of the offender who committed an offense in their presence? Peace officers are authorized to make arrests without warrant for breaches of the peace committed in the presence and may enter the house of an offender for such purpose, provided the lawfully conduct is such as the effects of public peace. Ang mga alagad ng batas ay otorisadong gumawa ng mga panghuli na walang warrant na para sa paglabag at ng katahimikan na ginawa ng kanilang harapan. At pwede silang pumasok sa bahay ng isang may sala para gayon layunin. Pero kinakailangan ang illegal na gawain ay sa gayong makakaapekto sa katahimikan ng publiko. Are search and seizures of vessel without search warrant legal? Search and seizure without search warrant of vessel and aircraft for violation of the customs laws have been a traditional exemption to the constitutional requirement of a search warrant because the vessel can be quickly moved out of the locality or jurisdiction in which the search warrant must be sought before such warrant could be secured. Hence, it is not practicable to require a search warrant before such search or seizure can be constitutionally effected. Ang pagsisiyasat at pagkuha ng walang search warrant sa mga barko at eroplano para sa paglabag sa batas ng customs ay tradisyonal na pinasubali sa hiningi ng saligang batas sa search warrant. Dahil ito ang barko ay mabilis na makakalis sa isang lugar na bago pa man makakuha ng search warrant. Kaya hindi marapat na may search warrant bago ang isasagawa ang pagsisiyasat at pagkuha. What are the elements of exceeding authority or the using of unnecessary severity in executing a search warrant legally procured? Elements of exceeding authority or using unnecessary severity in exceeding the search warrant. Legally procured, that the offender is a public officer or employee, na ang may sala ay isang opisyal publiko o empleyado. That he has legally procured a search warrant, na nakuha niya ang search warrant sa illegal na paraan. That he exceeds his authority or uses unnecessary severity in executing the same, na lumabas siya sa kanyang otoridad at gumamit ng hindi kailangang karahasan para sa pagsagawa nito. Number 10, what is an example of exceeding authority in executing a search warrant? If the public officer in executing a search warrant for opium sees books, personal letters, and other property having remote or no connection as opium, if he believed or suspected that they had some relation with opium, such public officer may be held liable under Article 129. Kung ang opisyal publiko ay gumawa ng search warrant para sa opium, ay kumuha ng mga libro, personal na mga sulat at iba pang bagay na malalayo sa o walang koneksyon sa opium, kahit na kung pinaniniwalaan niya na ang mga iyon ay may koneksyon sa opium, ang gayong opisyal publiko ay pwedeng managot sa ilalim ng Article 129. What is an example of unnecessary severity in executing a search warrant? If in searching house, the public officer destroys furniture therein without any justification at all, he is guilty under Article 129 as having used unnecessary severity in exceeding the same warrant. Kung ang pagsisiyasat ng isang bagay ng opisyal publiko ay sumira sa kagamitan sa loob ng bahay na walang alinman rason, managot siya sa ilalim ng Article 129 sa paggamit ng hindi kinakailangang karahasan para sa paggawa ng search warrant.